Alright guys, welcome back to another one. I'm checking these sets. I'm going to set a bunch more today, so it's going to kind of be a mix up between checking and setting new sets. I did cheat a little bit. I come back in here yesterday afternoon. I had some stuff to do mid-afternoon and come back. But I set 2 beaver sets, a muskrat set, and 2 canines. So not expecting much from the canine sets, but I am pretty proud of them. They look good. We'll see though. So let's carry on and we'll get back with you when we start checking. Well, this is, I don't know if it's good or bad. I want to say it probably was deer, but that dirt hole, that trap's fired. This urine post, this trap is fired. Yeah, there's not much of a catch. There's more of a catch circle over here, but I'm hoping it was deer. Oh well. Reset them. Yeah, there's a bit of a catch circle here. I don't know. It's early too, so I don't understand, but oh well, get them reset. Alright, so I got this dirt hole remade and that urine post remade. I need to learn to remember to bring a small bag of peat with me. Not my big bucket, but I mean, for a remake, I guess it looks okay. That's kind of the big gaudy set. And over here, I have the real subtle one. Urine post, trap, which I blended out as best I could. I don't have any peat with me, so I have to remember to bring peat and probably my sifter with me from now on. I'll be canine trapping or trying to. I really hope these were just deer. I think they were, because they didn't. That one was a little tore up, but then again, that was a big set I made. It's kind of like a step down dirt hole, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's carry on. Got some beaver traps to check. All right, so made it down to this next spot. This is a spot I set last night that I didn't film, which now I should have. But I showed you this spot once before, this big trail coming up to the beaver chewings. Well, it's just a blind set. I don't know how he did that, but there's my number 3, and he wrapped it around somehow. But all's not lost. I have a 330 over there, which looks empty, but looky here. First beaver of the season. It's a little one, and it was in the muskrat set. You see, I just have a tube there, some lure in it, muskrat lure, and those beavers, they like that muskrat lure. There's something in the bushes over there. I brought the pellet gun today for dispatch because I knew, well, I'm gonna be a liar. I didn't think this water is deep enough to drown them. If a beaver, but I mean, you see that guy, he's drowned. So that's cool. I'm kind of bummed I missed one over here. That, I don't know. I probably just made that beaver real smart. We'll see. All right, let's go get him out of the trap, and we'll run over and check that 330 too. All right. Now, if this had been a bigger beaver, he wouldn't have been drowned here. I mean, not tiny, but okay. Get this trap reset here. Holy cow. Well, that's cool. I'm glad. I wish I would have had a double here. Actually, I was thinking last night, like if things would have worked the way they should have, I should have had a triple. Oh, he really dug that out. What a bugger. Oh good, my gloves are already wet. This is the spot last year I told you guys in the previous video that I saw a ton of rat sign in here. Beaver too, but like a ton of rat sign. There's that. All right, I just had that bedded. I built that bed up a little bit. Right there. Probably don't need any more lure, but I'm gonna put a little more on there. I'll go over and get that number 3 reset, which I don't know about that. I mean, I'm gonna reset it, but once you pinch a beaver, especially that was probably a bigger one too. Once you pinch a beaver, they're hard to catch. They're real hard to catch. I need to get gauntlet gloves is what I need to do. I'm gonna have a long day and my hands are already cold and wet. Well, here he is. Probably last year's kit, maybe. Alright, let's see if I can set this thing without... bedded. And then I just, with these sets like this, just a couple of poke sticks. Because what those poke sticks do, so when that beaver's swimming up, it's going to poke him here. He's going to put his front feet down. Which I've caught them by their back feet in these number 3s, but you want a front foot catch with beaver, even with using the bigger traps like this. Alright, well, you can see, didn't bring my sled. So we're going to, not too far walk, I'm going to haul this guy out. I got the last part of this line to check. And then we're going to carry on and set a couple new properties today. Okay, so I learned something else pretty important. I didn't think it'd be too bad, and that was a small beaver, but I need to bring my sled or something because that was a workout. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm fat and out of shape either, but either way, I need to bring my sled. Oh, we're gonna check this blind set and that weasel box. I can see this dirt hole back here. I don't think there's anything in it. It'd be really cool if we got a weasel today. Okay, well, nothing in the box, nothing at this dirt hole. Got 2 more to check right here. And then we're gonna go to a new property, a pond. I originally asked to trap rats in it. He's like, well, good luck, there aren't many muskrats left. I'm like, well, he's like, but it is loaded with beaver, that's why there's no rats left. I'm like, well, just so happens I'm a beaver trapper, or pretend to be. So we're gonna go there, check that out, set it up. Okay, so we're here at the next spot. We are going all the way back there. It's not as far as it looks, but it's a decent hike in. Not a drive in, so whatever. But like you can see, I'm literally taking everything. I have some 330s, a number 3, some 110s, pole sets, my sifter. I got a couple canine traps. So we got literally everything. A dog proof, because I really don't want to have to walk back to the car. So let's go. Gonna be a long walk. Hopefully it's the land of milk and honey when we get there. All right, so we've made it to this new pond. I'm seeing air bubbles there, but look at that. That's cool. That is a turtle that is under the ice. That is awesome. If it were turtle season, it's not, he'd be coming home with me. But I see bubbles under the ice here. I just walked around this little area. I see some open water over there. The whole pond's open except for the shore. It's skim ice. But we're gonna keep looking around. Maybe see if I can get this guy out just to look at him. There's a big snapper. Holy cow, that's cool. That's really cool. You're lucky, buddy. I'd make turtle soup out of you if it was seasoned. And definitely something going on here, but I know there's birds, ducks and geese that sit on this pond. I wonder if anybody hunted them. Guess here's our answer. Decoy. All right, I'm just looking around before I set anything. I know I'm gonna set one canine back there, canine set. I just want to find the lodge or the bank den or something. Jackpot. Holy cow. This is bigger than I thought it was. I knew this was a creek. Yeah, there's the creek way down there. Feed pile, lodge. They're doing something over there. Well, I'm gonna finish, at least walk around enough. So I want to see what's happening over there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I just walked the entire edge of the pond. I'm not disappointed. There's so many beaver in here. There's one rat hut right here, but I can't get to because it's, if I have more chest waders maybe, but I'm thinking I probably should have brought more traps. But I'm gonna set a dirt hole here and a couple locations for canines. There's a couple otter in here too, I think, just from judging from what I found, which that doesn't open until February, but still. Canines, obviously beaver. I found a few rat runs that they might produce, they might not, so we'll see. But I'm not going to show you every set. I'm going to show you the finished sets of some of them, and walk you through some of them. But I'm going to make this dirt hole. I'll show you when it's done. Okay, here's the finished set. Dirt hole. Trap. Dirt was easy to dig, so that's good. I run into a lot of real rocky crap that Can't dig it at all, but this looks good. Deep hole bait. I have Soul Taker and Red Gland from Dunlap's, and then some bobcat urine on the backing. All right, so we're going that way around the entire pond. I should have brought more traps. I'm gonna set what I can today, and then there's one more spot I want to go to after today, or after here, to set. So I'd really like to get out to that rat hut, but I'll set a feed set right near it or something. That's what I'm thinking, because there's runs all behind it, and we'll see. Let's move on. All right, so like I said, I walked the perimeter, found lots of good sign, made that dirt hole. I put in a few other blind sets I didn't show you guys. Just like I said, I don't want it to become like monotonous and boring, but I'm going to show you this one, this little point here. Be ideal, probably. Actually, that looks even better over there. I don't know how I get out there though, because this bottom here is just like, it's stone along the shore, but it's just muck and mud. So what I'm gonna do, actually this is a decent looking spot here. I'm gonna set the 330 real tight to this. Tight to that. I'm gonna fence it over here. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and put a caster mount up behind this. All right, let me see if I can get you guys propped up somewhere. I need to get a tripod. Grab some wire. Okay, that's wired off. I'm gonna grab a few sticks for fencing. If I can, for me, I don't like to fence too much, but in this case I'm gonna have to. But if I can get like this, like I have that natural bank right there, so that's good, and it's gonna help me out a lot, because I just, you know, some beavers are dumb, but most aren't, and they're gonna be like, hey, that fence or those sticks weren't there last night. I don't know, maybe they don't. That's just my thinking on it, that, you know, maybe I just overthink things. I probably do. Probably why I haven't caught a canine yet. Okay, a few more sticks. You always want to use dead sticks. You don't ever want to use green sticks, because they'll come in and chew them off. Like these beavers have been here a while, I think, because the farmer said no one's trapped them. He wants them all out of here. But they're even eating or chewing down hemlocks, which they don't normally like to do. And you see one right there, one over there. That's Dobbin's backbreaker. I caught my first and biggest beaver so far on this. It was like 56.5. So it's good stuff. Works a little better in the spring, but either way, they're chewing right over there, and they're gonna smell this caster. Okay. All right, there's the caster mound. There's the 330. See, I got this fence this side. That side's natural, just with that clump of land there. They could come around this way, which I might pile some more stuff up, but more than likely they're gonna see that. Okay, I'm going through there and under it and into the 330. All right, so we're about halfway around the pond. We have 1, 2, 3 beaver sets in. 3? Yeah, 3 so far. 3 beaver sets, 1 canine, a couple places up here. I'm gonna do a rat set, a couple rat sets, the DP for coon, another 2 canines, and possibly another beaver set. We're gonna see if I can find anything that looks good. I think I did, but I just saw so much that I just lost track. All right, onward. Okay, so I had found this spot on my first round, go around with the pond here. Let's see if I can find it again. There's all these trails coming up out, and I'm pretty sure they're rat. Like this one here, main trail here, and you can see all these cuttings too. There's a few air bubbles under the skim ice left, but I'm gonna set a foothold here and a 110 here, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm gonna buy a tripod. I have this thing, it's like a clamp. You can clamp it to stuff. Works good when you have something to clamp it to, but like out here, got nothing. So I'm gonna make these sets and I'll be back with you. Okay, dokie, those are set. I guess I gotta fix that. But foothold there, 110 there, and I staked that foothold on a big log just because you never know. There's a possibility for me to get a coon here, and it's a real possibility for me to get an otter here, which I'd have to let go because it's not in season yet, but you don't want to be missing a trap, nor do I want to be chasing a critter around the woods with a trap on it. So stake for as big a thing as you think you're going to get, and then a little bigger than that. All right, we got another dirt hole here, trap there. Got gusto for lure, some deer liver, and Hiawatha Valley. It's like this intersection, this back corner of this pond, that trail there, trail here, trail there, and I would think they're running this edge. So if anything, I'm getting better, or at least they look better when I'm making them. So it'd be cool to connect on our first one. A couple more sets up here. I'm gonna throw out the dog proof, probably my last 110, and possibly a 330 somewhere, but let's go take a look. Okay, so we're back pretty much where we started. I'm just gonna set this dog proof. We found a bunch of stuff, signs, stuff, you know, everything. There's a lot of critters in here. There. Just cat food. Okay. That's done. I'm gonna go over here and set one feed pole set for rats. I don't know. I know there's rats in here. There's a hut right there. I set a couple blind sets and den sets. I'm gonna set this one just where I can walk out to, because this pond gets deep, at least at this end, real quick. So go do that. See what time it is. 2 o'clock. All right, let's go set this. All right. Maybe you guys can see that all right. I'm just setting this little culvert literally right next to the road. I'm doing a blind set on this trail. I'm assuming this is probably coon in here, but I'm gonna set one right at the mouth of that culvert too, in case a mink decides to come down through it. There, that's literally all I'm gonna do. Just get these walnuts out of here. You know, make that ooh, nice and inviting. See, there's the trail going up. I wanted to set it down here, but we'll see if that produces. I got one more. I'm gonna set right at the base of that culvert. Okay, so 1.5. I probably should move this rock here. Hopefully, if there's mink running this, I see you getting a coon in this too, but they're gonna right there, because that's like the path least resistance. All right, it's 2:30. Oh, that's deep right there. It's 2:30. There's one more place I want to set. At least I like to put in 3 more beaver sets there. So I'm gonna go. I gotta go get my son off the bus here in a little bit, but we'll set those here either after I get him off the bus or before, depending. So I haven't eaten lunch yet either. Okay, so we're back at this spot. I still got my bottom edge and top edge here in this culvert, nothing in it today. So what I'm gonna do is I've been wanting to try this. I'm gonna use a number 3 to just kind of keep the fencing down to a minimum. I'm gonna get the trap. set. Now, I'm gonna drive a post, or this pipe, somewhere right here. Okay, now for lure, what I'm gonna use. Yeah, let's go with some backbreaker and some muskrat lure that they hated so much here. Muskrat lure. Ooh. And then the backbreaker. Add a few poke sticks if I can find one. That's just so, like I said, for them, they'll hit that with their chest and they'll put their front feet down, because that's what we want, is a front foot catching these. There we go. A pretty simple set. I mean, we'll see if it works. In theory, it should. It's just with the water levels here up and down, it's hard to, like, I'm still thinking about setting a 330 in this and putting another caster mound, like right there. But, all right, I'm gonna go get my son. I got 2 more sets to make, at least 2. Okay, last spot of the day. Just got Junior from the bus. These are the biggest caster mounds I've ever seen. Huh, thing. Giant one there, big one there, the giant one down there. We're gonna set this up. I only brought 2 traps with me, so that should be enough. Okay, big log. For some caster lure. stand on top of that.
I hear the train
Yeah,
whistle.
okay, there's one.
Now to the next one.
Hang on. All right, so pretty simple caster. I made a cast around 330. I'm gonna kind of put something to try to block it a bit on the other side, but we'll see. And I probably definitely should put one over there. All right, we're gonna put the last one here. I'm worn out. If this place is as good as it looks, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a double. Shoot. Oh, that's cold.
No.
All right, get some lure. That should be good. I'm gonna put some backbreaker on this side. I did a different caster over there. I'm gonna do backbreaker here. Backbreaker, that's what I've done today. My back hurts. And one more thing. Now, I'm gonna put a little of this muskrat lure just because I know they hate it. Put a little of that on top for him. Okay, that's it for today. I'm tired, sore. If it's as good as the sign looks here, we should have 2 beavers here in the morning. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.